What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, the Titan event is live, the Ratos Titan event, and I'm happy to say that I was wrong, and I do think that it looks a bit easier than the previous ones. The reason why I'm saying it is because the 4-star soul is not the final reward, which means that we are able to skip quite a few points in order to get to the 4-star, and is more accessible because we don't have to complete all the extremely pay-to-win events in order to collect the 4-star soul. Now we're going to have a look at the calendar for all of the events and see what we can expect. I'm going to give you guys a couple of different ideas. We're going to have a bit of a breakdown of the entire event. And right here at Milestone 5, how you may notice, you're getting a big Eternal Soulstone. Now, yes, these rewards are juicy, are tempting. I would love to get them, but I feel like I'm going to do my best to reach the 1000 points and stop right here at the 4-star. A 4-star soul is still very impactful on any of the champions, to be honest. And having it at 1000 points is kind of like a no-brainer to try and get it, you know? So this is Milestone 1 at 100, Milestone 2 at 300, Milestone 3 at 600, and of course we've seen the Milestone 4 at 1000. Now, that leaves us with 750 points that we can skip, okay? The total amount of points that we can get for this event is 1,750, if I am not mistaken. Let's quickly check it right here in the news. I feel like they made it pretty clear in here. Oh, no, 1,700, my bad. So you can get 1,700 in total, but we can still skip approximately 700. Throughout the course of the Blademaster Titan event, you'll be able to earn up to 950 Blademaster points during the first week, and up to 750 Blademaster points during the second week. You can earn up to a maximum of 1,700, but you only need 1,500 in order to get it. Now, the event started today, February 20th, and it ends on the 4th of March. So exactly 2 weeks, more or less, which gives us quite a bit of time on planning what we need to do. Now, keep in mind, the biggest amount of points for this always comes from the summoning events. That's why it's pretty pay to win as an event. We have a Soulstone Rush, which thankfully does not reward us with any points for that, which is good. Then in the Dungeon Divers event, we actually are able to collect 100, if I'm not mistaken, or actually 200 this time around, even better. And the rewards for this one actually look fairly decent. A Primal Shard, the Legendary Skill Tome, XP Barrel, for getting some powder. They look decent. So if we are able to reach 4,350, we can already claim 200 Blademaster points, which honestly are definitely more than welcome. Now, we are going to have most probably another Summon Rush next week. So I don't think we're going to get another 200 in that one. I feel like this is just more of an encouragement one, you know. So let me just actually add it right here on my notes. I'm gonna put it on the other screen, guys, and then I'm gonna move it all at the front because I'm gonna write everything down. So Dungeon Divers, and this is the 20th of February, right? And this gives us 200 points, which leaves us with 1,500 that we can collect. I haven't noticed if we have any tournament that started that rewards us with that. Seems like we have the Fire Night starting tomorrow. Usually, I think the tournaments give us approximately 50 if I'm not mistaken. It might be 30. At least the arena usually gives us 30 or 50. I kind of like can't really remember 100%, but do not expect to get a lot of them from here. If we're gonna head over to Play and Play, so if you guys play on the PC, they've added this a while ago, and right here you can click on Events Calendar. You may notice it right here at home, and click on Events Calendar, and you're going to be able to see what events we have. So they have a calendar. Now, this calendar is not projecting everything that you can expect out of the events, but it does give you a pretty good idea of what sort of rewards to expect from here. And of course, you have the events all the way up to like 2 weeks approximately. So today is the 20th, guys. We do have the extra legendary event that started today. We have the Blademaster Titan event that started. We have the Fire Night right here, and it doesn't show you how many points you're getting from here. It actually shows you that you can collect these rewards, but it doesn't really give you the exact value. So You have the Fire Night tournament starting on the 21st. So let me just write that down here. And that's the 21st, right? I would assume that is going to be on for like what? Probably 48 hours to 72. So 21st, 22, 23rd. Then we have the Spider tournament. And I will put the minimum amount of points that we can claim from this. I think it's going to be in between 30, 50 points. Because I'm not 100% sure what they are planning to do, of course. We can't really predict it, but kind of like expected. Like, you know, they're not really giving you a big chunk from there, you know. And the Spider starts on the 23rd, right? 23rd. Then we have the Champion Training Tournament that starts on the 22nd. So that as well probably will give us a 100, maybe 150. It really depends on how they decide to split that, but I would assume is approximately 100 from there, just to be safe, you know. So Champion Training Tournament, and that is from what date I set? 22nd, right? And I'm going to put 100 to 150 points, just so you guys know kind of like what to expect. That's what I'm expecting, honestly. Then we have another event starting around here, which is the Artifact Enhancement on the 22nd. So Artifact Enhancement, and that is on the 22nd. And from here, probably I'm expecting 50. Okay, I'm not expecting more than that. Maybe 30, but I really think is 50 points. That's kind of like what my gut tells me. And do we have anything else starting around this time? We have, of course, the Summon Rush event, which will be the big baller, right? I'm expecting around 200 points, maybe 250 from there. So Summon Rush event. I think this weekend we're going to have some 15x progressive chance, most probably. I'm not sure what heroes we're going to have on it. We had 2x Ancients last weekend, so I really think it's going to be a progressive chance. Maybe they're going to make 2x on Primals. That would be interesting. But the Summon Rush event starting on the 23rd, guys, most probably will give us in between, I'll say 150 to 250. It's pretty hard to predict, but I really think is around 200 points. Then we have Classic Arena Takedown on the 24th. Classic Arena. And that probably will give us 30 points. I won't even put 50. I really think is going to be 30. I'll be very, very honest. But then we can actually move over to the next few days. So if you scroll right here, you see it pushes the calendar a bit further away. So we have the Dragon Tournament starting on the 25th. And that will give us most probably 30 to 50 points. I think 50 points, that's what we're getting from tournaments, if I'm not mistaken. And these are quite a few events already. Let's see what else we have from here on. We have the second Dungeon Diver starting on Monday, the 26th, which I'll be very honest, I don't think is going to be as rewarding as the first one. So on the 26th, we have the Dungeon Diver 2. And I'm expecting probably 100 points from here. I don't think we're going to get 200 again, but hopefully we get 200 again, but I doubt it. So I'm going to put 100/200 because that's what we're getting in the first one, but I really don't think it's going to be as good, you know. You never know. You never know with them what they're doing, you know. Then we have the final tournament, which is the Ice Golem on the 27th. So 27th Ice Golem tournament. I'm gonna move the file on the right screen in a second, guys. Once I'm gonna write everything down because it's just easier to see what I have on the screen there. And I am expecting again 50 points from here. And we should be having some more events. Probably another arena event. Yeah, Classic Arena Takedown. And seems like we have another Fire Night tournament by the looks of it. So we have Arena tournament on the 29th. So another Classic Arena. A lot of events, huh? A lot of events. 29th and Again, probably 30 points from the arena. Then we have another artifact enhancement. And this will be, again, on the 29th, which probably will reward us with 50 points. Then we have the champion training. And this will be on the 29th as well. And I am expecting probably to get in between 70 to 100 from this champion training event. Usually they give you more points at the beginning, then they're slowly kind of like cutting them down. And the Fire Knight tournament, which starts on the 1st. And probably, again, 50 points. And it's kind of like leaving us with a bit of a gap here, guys, because it's weekend, okay? So we have Friday, we have Saturday, we have Sunday. Now, it's not a necessity to be part of it, but I have a feeling that we will have a summoning event. So I'm expecting to be a 2x, most probably on Sacreds, if I'm not mistaken, during the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of March. And if that's the case, we will have a champion chase tournament, which can reward us from 150 to 300 points. So this is possibly only a champ chase tournament that can basically give us, starting on the 1st as well, 150 to 300 points. Now, the reason why I'm saying it, that it can give us so many points, guys, is because the last one, for example, that we had, and I think I have my video on it right here. So this was a video on how you can complete a champion chase tournament with barely summoning anything. I think I summoned 20 ancient shards to complete this and get the 300 points. So this one right here was for the last Titan event, and this champion chase tournament had exactly 300 Titan points in it. So there are a lot of points from one event. If you are able to skip, for example, the summoning events, that's kind of like most people will, the things that most people will try to skip. Either the summoning events, which is one right here, either the dungeon divers. Dungeon divers are actually very costly as well, and this can be a skip for somebody. I feel like the rest of them are fairly accessible. Yes, the artifact enhancement too, they can cost you quite a lot, especially that we are not having a fusion at the moment, you know, so it really depends what people want to skip, what rewards you guys have left, because it's pretty hard to have shards left, man. Like I'm pretty drained with the shards as well. But basically, that's kind of like what we could potentially skip. So we have 1,700 points in total. We require 1,000 points in order to get the 4-star soul, right? And I feel like that should be the main goal for everybody. If you're not a Kraken or a whale that doesn't really care about this, you should aim for the 4-star soul, or maybe even lower, up to how many rewards you have, up to how many resources you have available on your account. But the rest of people that are big spenders, they will try to maximize the entire event. So it's pretty pointless talking about skipping events with them, you know. But I feel like that's what we can expect from these guys. I'm not going to do the math to add all of these points from each one of the events on, because I'm not 100% sure what we can expect from each one of the events individually. I just wanted to make a breakdown based on all of the past events and kind of like share it with you guys. Maybe it's going to help you to prepare a bit for the event. But that was all for today's video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm actually surprised in a good way that the 4-star soul is not the final reward. So I'm definitely going to try and get the 1,000 points. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate every single one of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.